Okay. So, yeah. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Okay. So for those who just joined, Catherine, if you can also like rename your Zoom name into org name and then your name, so we can we'll know your name and from what org you are from. And if you can also turn on your camera so other people can see you. Okay, so first, thank you so much for attending this call, and would like to introduce Escolabs. As you are aware, we are an edtech startup. We started in in Singapore, and we have a mission to, drive social mobility. Okay, sorry. Other people are still coming in. Okay, so we are an edtech startup with a mission to drive social mobility in the future of work through data skills education. So we are providing several data courses such as data science, business intelligence, and analytics skills course for those who are just starting knowing data analytics and yeah. So yeah, we're founded in 2019, last year only, and we're launched in Antler Incubator in Singapore. Okay, so as we start, can I ask you guys to go into menti.com? I will type it here. Jared, can you help me type? Menti.com and then type the code 4613030 or just scan the code in your screen. So you can, there's a question there like what are your expectations in Aral-Aral? Okay, so we'll give you siguro mga 2 minutes to answer or 1 minute to answer. Just ano lang, very brief lang. Okay, so for those who just joined us, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for renaming your Zoom names. So we have John. Welcome, John. Would like to ask if you can rename your Zoom name to your org name and then your name para malaman natin kung saan galing, what org are you from. Ayan. And then let's start with menti.com question. So would like to know what are your expectations in Aral-Aral? So you can go to menti.com and then type the code here again. I'll type it. So let's see your answers. Okay. Okay, a bridge to data science, informative, helpful, interactive. Wow, a bridge to data science. Okay, go. Accessible, understandable, motivating, fruitful. Informational. Okay. More into AI. Wow. Eye-opener. Okay. Sige lang. You can answer more. Inclusive. Yes. Okay, so a bridge to data science. So, Jet, take note of these answers. So interactive eye-opener. Okay. Okay. I guess, yeah. So Yeah, we'll take note of these answers, and then we'll look into how are we going to make it more informative, make it a bridge to data science, for you guys, and then more understandable, motivating, interactive, helpful, and so on. So thank you so much. So let's move on to the next, to our next agenda. Okay. So let me call on Gerard to discuss more on the Aral-Aral pre-course itself. Gerard?
Okay. Can I just use your PowerPoint here at the screen na lang? Then I'll just tell you to say it next.
Yes, sure.
So, ayan. Has anyone heard of like MOOCs or like massive online courses? So, MOOCs are like Coursera, diba? So they are generated for everyone, for a large number of people. So in Esquelab's beliefs, no, MOOCs are not that efficient. So they are affordable, but they don't have like completion rates. So why they are, bakit hindi mataas yung completion rates is because there's it's lacking in terms of human effort. I mean, human connection. And while there are also what we call traditional education is too expensive and well, it's not scalable. And in the traditional model, of course, it's quite evident that there are people that are being left behind in terms of education. So as a result, Esquelabs created an online course that has both like the capabilities of online and traditional. So it mixes the best of both. So we have been implementing blended learning designs for our educational programs. And for Aral-Aral, so pwede na siguro next. So Aral-Aral, so we have designed Aral-Aral as a fifth classroom design. So ayan. So about Aral-Aral, no? Escolab's Aral-Aral brings together the best of, yan, sabi ko na, best of online learning and community-based learning for a free data learning resource for everyone. So if you have noticed, Aral-Aral is free for everyone. And ayun, since the time of COVID, last March, we have seen around 4,000 increase of learner demand. So yung community page or community group namin rather in Facebook, it has grown exponentially since March, and we have just like 200 learners. Now we have almost 1,500 plus K learners na who wants to learn the basics or who wants to go into data science. So next. So what is data science ba? So kagabi I was in a meeting with Kate Group of CEC. So I said data science is like the pathway if you want to practice artificial intelligence. So it's like descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. So it's more of like understanding how our information systems work in like the whole tech space, no? So why is learning data science important? So next. So ayan, wait lang. Allowing next yung why learn data science. Ayan, so why learn data science? So like in the last parang the 90% of like the world's data is what was developed in like the last 2 or 3 years, no? So beyond, syempre kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 90% growth in data is na ngayon kailangan natin ng mga mag-understand ng data, people who need to understand of how to observe the patterns of data. So that's why there is a surge in like jobs for people or for people who need to analyze or study data. So there are an increase in like data analyst jobs, data science jobs. So kaya it's also dubbed as the 21st century sexiest job in like the whole world. But siguro let's not name it as that. But yan. So back muna, Jaja, yung who can learn data science. So who can be a data scientist? So anyone can actually become a data scientist. No, so the skill set of a data scientist is, I'm sure you are quite ano naman quite capable of, since you are in DSC. So it requires both programming and analytic skills, like analytic skills in terms of analyzing a large number of data. So ayun, there you need to be quite proficient in programming, and a data scientist needs to be proficient in Python or PySpark, ML, whatever. So ayan, there are a large number of toolkits that you need to master in, like, to be a senior data scientist. But in Escolabs, we use Python, kasi Python is like the easiest language to do data analysis, and especially if you are transitioning careers. So it's quite easier to learn than R and other programming languages. So apart from, syempre, programming skills, you need to have the quality of understanding statistical concepts and theories so that you can understand the patterns of data. So ayun, and then syempre you have hacking skills. Hacking skills is like you're parang how are you going to interpret things, and um how are you going to optimize things for, like, how to make it easier. So parang ayun. So next. So ayun, at Escolabs, no, we have been we are associates, we are a social impact company. We believe that data should be used for good, no. So in, like, last month, we have created a data for good hack that uses data for social good, for the social, how we are going to use data for, like, para sa community, diba? How are we going to use data to help our communities? So ayan. And part of that is, syempre, yung mga participants of the Data for Good hack, they went into the AA program, Aral-Aral program, so that they can, like, prepare for data analysis. May next pa ba, Jaja? Ayan. So ayan, as I've said, so the Aral-Aral program is a blended learning, no. It uses a flipped classroom design. So by flipped classroom design, it means that it's self-paced. It's I'm not sure if you're familiar with the synchronous and asynchronous, no. So um it's asynchronous in a way that you self-paced nga siya, and it's synchronous at the same time when we come back together once a week to, like, learn or we can check in with the mentors kung kamusta na ba, ano yung napag-aralan nyo, tama ba yung ano. So it's more of an alignment ko ano yung napag-aralan natin for the past week. So I don't know if how are your setups in school, if asynchronous ba or synchronous. So ayan, so yan. So while in the platform, while we are in the in our Escolabs learning platform, no, you get to learn the basics of data science, you get to learn programming skills, and syempre statistical skills that you will use for analysis. And then once a week, we come back together for the learning circles for the alignment. Kung ano ba yung natutunan natin, like, okay, tama pa ba yung natutunan natin, ganyan. And yeah, like, if you have questions, no, you can raise it during the session. So we have 4 sessions for the next month. Di ba? Ni next month. October na pala ngayon, no? So, ayun, we have 4 sessions for the month of October. So, it's all on Saturdays. Ayan. So, last July, we have conducted learning circles. So we've been running the learning circles. This is like the 3rd iteration of the learning circle. For the first iteration, last May, we're just testing it with the community. So we were just testing it with how we are going to structure the content and stuff like that. So that is why hindi naman masyado mataas yung turnout. But on the next iteration, no, we have to start promoting, bringing more people on board. And we have noticed that there are a large number of people from Cagayan de Oro, especially from students who wants to learn data science. So that's why we've opened up to more more students then. That's why we are partnering with DSCs in different universities. Ayan. So in July we have like 347 unique participants in the learning circle. So it is comprised most of people who are students, and syempre people who are in like different jobs but wants to learn data science skills like in Python. So most of them they don't have like Python skills at all. So like they are just really beginners. And ayan, so our one of our mentor is last July is Jeff. So Jeff is currently the Ateneo DSC lead. And Albert is our data science education lead. So how did we get to know DSC and anong connection niya kay Jeff? So Jeff is actually our first Aral-Aral scholar. So we award scholarship for Aral-Aral learners who have scored or performed well during the program during the program duration. So Jet went to become a data science fellow at SQL Labs, and is eligible to become a data scientist anytime soon after he graduates. But ayan, he's still in school pa. So that's how he's still applying data science concepts in school, especially in his course, finance, mathematics and finance. So ayan, that's how we met Jethro and the DSCs. So ayan, what's the schedule for Aral-Aral? So while Aral-Aral is self-paced, no, it's always ongoing. Um it's it will always continue with the platform. Though yung learning circles, once we complete the October session, we'll try to explore on maybe in November and December. And does my organization have to host learning circles? It depends in if your organization wants to host learning circles. No? Kagabi I was talking to Kate, and then she said that she raised an important point that what if they want to use the platform to educate other people in their community. So they are going to use the contents, and they are going to quite discuss among their members kung ano ba yung nangyari dito, ganyan. And it's okay. I call it the localized version of the learning circles, and we are okay with you discussing it. If you want to have some mentors, maybe we can send some to educate your members. Parang it's quite of a collab, parang ganun. So what's the cost of the resources for this event? So ayan, since it's all free for partners and everyone who wants to learn data science. So sige, next, Jaja.
Okay.
Ayan.
So yeah, so I'm gonna discuss the community. Oh, if you have any questions pala, just go to Padlet /Jan. Itong link na to. Wait, I'll copy it here. Wait lang. Copy it in the chat. Okay, yeah. And then let's talk about it later pagdatas ng presentation. Before I move on with the presentation pala, like all of us naman understand Tagalog, Filipino language? Or do we need to be, okay, in English, like full English? Hindi. Okay naman? Okay, sige. Slide. Oh, Anike. Okay, sige.
Yeah, sorry.
Sige.
Sorry.
Sorry, Anike. Okay. We'll try to be in full English. Okay? Okay, so yeah, so the community itself, so in Escolabs, we have 3 values, no? So first is the learner first, meaning we always respond to the feedback of our learners. And we practice this like connotation, like no one should be left behind. So it's actually practiced in all of our programs, in DS, in BI, and in Aral-Aral, in ASC, like in all of our programs. And second is authentic connection. So we know that, learning skill, like new skill, especially data science and data analytics, it's hard kasi, no? So you need to learn, you can learn self-paced, but most of our fellows, they actually apply in Aral-Aral, even in Aral-Aral and in DS, they actually apply because they want to learn in a community of like-minded people. So that's what one of the ESCO labs is giving to our is giving to our participants or to our learners, the connections itself and the community itself. And then the third one is passion for impact. So we're not just here to, to provide you a data science courses or data analytics courses or Aral-Aral courses, but we're also here to make an impact to the society. Yun nga, yung what Gerard just presented, the data for good projects or the data for good hackathons. So we always adhere, we always encourage our learners to create such projects that will impact our society or the Philippines. Okay, so that's our values as a whole. And then the Escolabs team involved in Aral-Aral is, of course, our founder, co-founder and CEO, Angela Chen, and then Gerard. Gerard will be leading you through the Aral-Aral and learning circles activities. And then me, Janica or Jaja, I'm the one for the responsible for the onboarding and for the administrative stuff, like the partnership terms and those kits, the toolkits that you need. And then we also have our community producer, Francine and Bella, communication associates, for the promotional materials that you need to promote the RLR in your organization. Okay, so you're invited to our events. So yun nga, yung diniscuss ni Jared, as what Jared discussed. We have the learning circles. We'll give you more information about it later. And then Data for Good Hackathon. So sometimes we do Data for Good Hackathon in a public, we open it to public. Sometimes naman, we only open it to our alumni. So if there's gonna be a chance that for this Aral-Aral, right, Jared, we're gonna have the open challenge or hackathon event, right? Like
later, I'll discuss then.
Okay, sige. Yeah. So we also have the open house. So open house is a meet and greet to get to know more about the data science fellowship. Kasi Aral-Aral is actually the pre-course for the data science fellowship. So once your members or you guys just finish the Aral-Aral course, you have the chance to answer the assessment test for the data science bootcamp. So we are going to have the virtual open house for you to know more about the bootcamp, all the, the admission process, all the requirements to join the bootcamp itself. And then we also have the student demo day, where after during the bootcamp, there's one of the requirements for our fellows is to come up with their capstone projects, and then during the demo day they will be presenting their capstone projects. So we are also inviting our Aral-Aral participants, to be inspired by those capstone projects that our current fellows created. So public, this is a public event, so we'll just send you emails, and also we'll post it in our Facebook. And then Jared is here to discuss the LC calendar and facts.
Ayan. Okay, ayan na pala. So, ayan, quick survey lang, no? Is everyone proficient with their programming skills? So maybe thumbs up in the reactions if you are quite proficient, or chat it. Slide. So, ayan. So, as I've said kanina, we are using Python for data analysis, and especially in the bootcamp. So that's why we are using the language. So for the October learning circles, we have 4 sessions. Ayan. So first session is like basic Python, then building algorithms, and then EDA and data wrangling with NumPy and Pandas, and then data visualization with Matplotlib. So, ayun, I'm quite sure that you all are familiar with basics of Python and algorithms. So, I want to know more. Have you ever heard of EDA and data wrangling and data visualization with Matplotlib? So, ayan. Again, thumbs up lang again if you're familiar with it. So, ayan. EDA is exploratory data analysis, and it's one of the first steps in like creating machine learning algorithms or models. And then data visualization is more of presenting or and how you present your data, how you present your insights to other people. Yeah. So actually, for the month of October, ayan, these are like the schedules, but we haven't determined the time kung ano yung best time for the audiences to like have it. Maybe we can have a quick survey after this kung ano ba yung anong oras ninyo gusto. Kasi we were planning it at 2 to 3, but it might not be feasible for everyone. So ayun, we're hoping for like the best schedule that you could come up with. Syempre, learner-based. Dapat kung kayo sa ano yung, anong best time for you to come up or for you best time for everyone, anong available. Ayan, si Jaja, can we have a quick survey na after that? Like the schedules, 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. to 5 or even gabi. Pwede namang gabi. Sabi
You
ni Angela,
mean right
1 to
now?
2, 2 to 3. Maybe after.
Okay, sure.
Basta wag daw aabot ng 8, sabi ni Angela. Because it's too late na daw. But, ayun.
Yeah, sure. Later naman we'll give them the onboarding form, right? So doon na lang din natin i-add. Okay.
Sige, ilagay na lang dun sa onboarding
Sige.
form. Tapos, ayun, if you guys want to suggest kung ano ba yung gusto nating, ano pang gusto matutunan sa learning circles, you can always say it to us because we're going to find ways to make it work. And then, ayan, sabi ni Jaja kanina, di ba, there is an onboarding. There will be an open competition. So, we are exploring on an open competition with Aviad School. They are a software engineering training company in the Philippines. So they're also like us, a startup. So we're exploring on creating an open challenge for everyone on like building apps or building tools for like data analysis and web dev. So about the specifics, we haven't really finished or finalized the program yet. We're still in the planning phase pa rin. So ayun, quick learning guidance for everyone. So how is everyone's school? Do you still go to like your universities ba ngayon? Like, how is it? Si Gianna may react, so kamusta?
We're all just doing online class, so it's a mix of asynchronous and synchronous.
What platform are you using?
Zoom.
And
And one class is using Canvas, one is using Google Classroom, one is using our own UP classroom platform called Uvle.
ang dami
And it's like a mix of everything, and then some are just do it by email.
Oh, that's hirap 'yon because cross-learning platforms. So that's going to be hard, especially for the user experience.
Yeah.
How about the others? So how about Anike? How's your school?
And we're doing with terms. So each subterm
Choppy yata. I don't know if it's mine
Wait,
or
this is test.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
okay.
wait, is this there? Is it like still Shopee?
What? Sorry. Hey,
Is
no,
this
it's okay
still
now.
Shopee?
It's
Okay,
okay. It's
nice.
okay.
Sa school namin, we're doing like subterms. So within a sem, which is supposed to last 4 months, they've kind of divided that into 3 subterms. So each subject is give or take 5 weeks. So that's kind of different and kind of stressful.
I see. So, ayan. Um,
How about the others, Jet?
ayan. Si CPU. Hi, how about DSC, CPU, si Sean? Because I've talked to Katie na kagabi, so I know how they do their learning. So, anyway, it's not required to like share naman, like
I think
everyone.
Catherine wants to share.
Hello?
Sige, sure, kay
Hello?
Catherine. How
So
about you?
yung sa amin kasi, ang gamit namin is FEU Canvas. Then
Mm-hmm.
yung professor, sina-upload na lang dun yung mga modules. Then may formative and summative kami. Yung formative is to test kung may natutunan ba kami talaga dun sa mga in-upload nilang materials like supplementary readings, PPT, and video. Tapos dun sa summative, yun na talaga yung parang exam namin na graded na. And asynchronous siya, pero yung summative, synchronous.
Okay. So, ayan. So, I guess everyone is familiar with like a learning platform. So, i-present mo ulit, Jaja. So, ayun, for our learning guidance, we use actually the Canvas platform. So, we have we redesigned it to somewhat become accessible for all by babaan yung bandwidth that it uses. So, it's okay for slow internet connections. So, 'di ba, how does everyone else fit with the design? So again, we use the flipped classroom learning model. There's an asynchronous and synchronous aspect. So we have the learning contents ready for everyone at our platform. So you can access it or sign up to our page so that you can access it. So availability of it. So it's available right now and until you complete it. So anytime, complete it anytime, anywhere. And ayun, um, 'di ba we go back once a week together for to align on our learnings. That's the learning circle part. And then before the learning circle, we actually encourage everyone to go into the platform and learn or practice. There are practice sets there that you can like to try to solve or try to create programs ganun. Uh, Ayan. And then siguro we encourage then everyone to join our Facebook group so that you will be connected with your peers. So if you have any problems with like a solution or a challenge, or if you like need anything, you can like just post it in the group. So everyone's quite responsive in there naman. And ayun. So I guess 'di ba si parang the main problem with our education talaga right now is like we are lacking in terms of human connection and like our support system, educational support system, like our friends, our teachers, parang ang hirap i-contact. So that's what one of the problems that we are trying to solve in the education. It feels like it's lonely to online learning mag-isa, di ba? So that's why we're building authentic connections with everyone. Para hindi lonely, hindi sad, and nakakabagot mag-aral. Ayun. So do you have guys any questions for us?
Yeah, so I think wala pang question dito sa sa Padlet. But you guys can just unmute yourself and then ask questions. Feel free.
Sure, that's fine then.
Before we move on to the the walkthrough, no, Jet? Sige.
Ay, may walkthrough.
Yeah, baka
Wait
kasi
lang.
Any
I'll add
questions
sa
about the
ano.
walkthrough?
Sige.
Yeah, so do you have any questions? Charlene, Bianca, Gianna, Gary, Anike, Martina, Shan, Katie, Catherine, Jom, Alejandro, and Catherine.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes, Bianca?
Actually, I was just wondering if we are going to discuss later on about how to properly market this to our members. But yeah.
Yeah, we can discuss naman. We can go over the communication toolkit. So we can, we can give you some tips on how to market it. Okay. But from the discussion that we had, may mga questions ba kayo regarding the Aral-Aral, pre-course, the LC, the learning circles? And then, do you have any questions to sign up? How to sign up? Do you still need to have like a walkthrough? Or we can move on to the communication toolkit.
Wala na siguro.
Okay. Sige. So, do you need to... Okay, sige. Bilisan ko na lang. Let's have... just to make sure na everyone... I mean, it's clear. This is clear to you, no? Sorry. Escolabs. Okay. So, just go in this link, escolabs.com/AA partner. You can also see the link in the here. Okay, here. So just go in this link, and then once you go to the link, just click the sign up now, and then you're gonna be in this join us in Aral-Aral. You can sign up via Facebook or via your Google account, or you can just continue with your email address and password. So, for example, me, my first name, then second name, then my preferred name, yung nickname nyo, no? And then, we also hope that you guys can share, like, what, from what organization are you, like Expo Labs, and then my email address, and then my LinkedIn profile, or if you don't
Optional,
have it,
yeah.
that's optional. Then my gender, and then age range. This is just
Sure
a
ka
joke.
dyan?
Yeah, so
Sure ka dyan?
because I'm already signed up, guys. So hindi na
Okay.
siya maglalag
Hindi
in na
na
siya.
tinanggap.
Hindi na siya tinanggap. And then mag-ano na siya sa dashboard ko. Sorry.
Ang dami mong
Batong
courses.
dashboard ko. Oo. Ano ba yung courses na? Okay, dito.
Ayan,
Aral-Aral.
data science.
And so you'll be directed here. You just need to accept the invitation. Meron dito in the top side. You just need to accept, and then dito na kayo move forward sa Aral-Aral for data science. And then you can start na, no, Jess? Start learning. You can view the modules. You can view mindsets.
Alam na nila yan. Because they use the platform.
So, I guess for the promotion of, sorry. For promoting this in your, organization, you can also, like, of course, first, you can use our, wait, where is that? Like, the graphics that we had, yung sa Canvas. Hindi, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. So you guys
Quick question
can...
lang. Sige, go.
Sige, ano?
Di naman. Parang gusto ko lang malaman if this is the first time that everyone is hearing about Escolabs. Like, have you heard Escolabs before? Ganyan. First time. Okay. How about the others? First time din. Okay.
Mm.
Ayan. Well, that's understandable naman. So,
Pero clear naman
ayan.
yung, I mean, clear ba sa inyo kung ano yung ginagawa ni Escolars? What are we, who we are? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Ayun. We're
Do you
actually
want
the
to,
Alin? Not to brag, no?
sorry,
But we're actually the data science partner of AIM. So, ayun. We're somewhat relevant in like data science field. So, ayun. We need to make more marketing para mas maraming tao. I need to work harder on marketing.
yeah, so Gerard, can you discuss the canvas or on give them some tips on how to market
Canva.
Aral data science? Canva, sorry, Canva.
So ayun. Actually, we kind of that's why I said no, Anina. We noticed that there's a certain group in like Cagayan de Oro that promoted our program that without our prior notice. Because hindi naman not that it's bad, but it needs guidance. Um we were quite happy that they promoted it because they really want to learn data science and syempre their members joined. So parang this is just a guide ko how to properly promote the brand because we have baka pagalitan kami ng namin ng brand managers namin in like a different company. So ayun, so you just put your logos here at the bottom kung ayan, if you're going to market it with, ayan, place your logo there. For, for the partnership announcement, dito. Tapos, you just add it. And then, ayan, at the bottom, naglagay na si Bella na si Bella is si Bella is our comms associate. So, she made this graphic. And you just place your logo there. At the very top, yung sa top, i-back mo sa pinaka-top. So, yung sa pinaka-top, yung sa bottom part niya, siya yung, hindi pa, taas pa. Yan, page 1. So, dyan sa bottom yung collection of all the logos in like the different partners. So, ayan. Sa, i-scroll down mo pa dyan. Yan. So, more on ganyan. Ayan lang. So, yun.
Yeah, may mga naman Facebook group
Yeah.
Facebook group yung mga organizations natin. Facebook group page.
I guess so. Yeah.
Do you have guys or para dun parang nisip ko kasi
Siyempre,
kung
meron
saan
sila,
siya
oo.
i-market.
Bata yung mga yan, no? May mga page yan. Bata pa kasi kami dyan.
Okay, sige. Tapos, what else can we share? So, yung logos ng Escolabs, if you need, like, meron naman dito. You can access it here. So, ayan. And then, after nun, yun, you can also share it in your Facebook and Instagram. And then,
Ayan. Pag may question kayo ng graphics, si Bella kakausapin. Ayan, nalagay dyan. For graphics.
Regarding marketing. Or you can also direct it to Gerard or me. If, para mabilis. And then,
Pwede naman.
you can also, like, create an event in your organization, no? Tapos, para may discuss nyo lang sa kanila kung ano ba yung Aral-Aral. You can use our onboarding guidelines. Then, siguro i-omit nyo na lang yung mga for partnership, or, for members lang. Meron din tayong AA Learner Fact na kung may mga tanong sila, you can just give this to them. We provide certificates for those who complete our requirements. And sabi nga ni Jared kanina, we also provide Aral-Aral scholarship for those who are who has high score in Aral-Aral. Ayan. And pwede nyo ring i-share tong GIF natin on how to sign up walkthrough. para clear din sa kanila kung paano sila mag-sign up dun sa Canvas. Ano yan? Ayan. Sige, do you have any questions about partnerships, about marketing? We still have 10 minutes.
Or education. Pwede din.
Yeah.
I'll try to
For
answer education. Init? October na.
I would like to ask, sige, wala kayong questions. I would like to ask kung, like, how many, do you think naman na there will be a lot of members who will be interested to join the Aral-Aral? Like, how many members? Ma-estimate nyo ba yung number of members?
I'll just unmute myself.
Sure. Sure, Gianna. Go.
I think around like 100, if I'm not mistaken. Meg.
Ilan kayo sa sa UP? Since I think you just started, di ba? In UP?
Yeah, we're new. We just started. We currently have a total of 318
Members? Oh, dami
318, yeah. But most of them are beginners. So
I see.
yeah, we're targeting that group, the beginners, and there are a lot. So I would say like 100 to 100 plus. That's what we're expecting. Yeah.
Okay. Dami.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, ang dami.
Ayan. Sa
Okay.
iba mga 20 plus. Yeah, that's fine if si Katie. Hi, Katie. Kumusta? Ayan. Yeah, that's fine regardless of the number. As long as it's always free for everyone.
Yeah. How about the others? Gary, Charlene, John, 50, yeah. And do you know each other? Kasi lahat kayo tiga DSC, right?
I think the core team lang.
The core team.
The core, the leads lang ata, magkakakilala, if I'm not mistaken. So parang ganun. But like, inter-DSC, wala pa ata. Not sure.
Okay.
I'm not a DSC member. So, ayan.
Okay.
May question ako.
Sure. Ay, hello. Sige, sure.
Kailan kami pwedeng mag-post about dun sa Aral-Aral sa page namin?
Yeah, anytime. Pwede mamaya. Or kayo. When you want.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
Sino
also,
pa?
you can tag us, no, Jet, sa Facebook.
Yeah, make sure to tag us para masaya so we can share it. With
May ba kayo? Parang hashtag ganun.
We don't have an official
Tingin.
hashtag. Like a tagline? For Aral-Aral, it's this Pero for company-wide, wala masyado. Out of it. Ayan, hashtag grow your potential. So, bakit grow your potential? Because we believe in like everyone's potential. And syempre, we just have to sometimes unlock it. And we have to unlock it with grit, like our own passion for learning. Yeah. So, yun yung hashtag for the Aral-Aral. But company-wide, I don't think we have. Maybe we should come up.
Yeah, let's come up with that suggestion. Any questions, guys? How about for the partnership terms? May mga questions ba kayo? May gusto ba kayong i-clarify?
For violent reactions. Ayan. Siguro wala.
Okay na. Okay, guys. Sure? Going once? Going twice?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay. Who is that? Bianca?
Yes, actually, sorry, I just really wanted to clarify one more thing. You said something a while ago about the scholarships for students who are able to get a high score and stuff like that. We were wondering what kind of scholarship it was like. Is it for schools or for your
Ah,
resources?
for it's a scholarship for the data science fellowship no.
I
So like I said, Jeff is actually our first Aral-Aral scholar. So he went on to the 12-week program, 12-week was it, or 3 month. So I
Yeah,
think
12 to
yeah,
15.
12-week training program. It's an extensive training program for you to become a data scientist. And the cost of the whole expense that Jet has is around 90K.
Yeah,
So
89K.
yeah, and 89K actually, to be exact. So that's the whole extent of his scholarship. And syempre, part of the perks of being a data science scholar is syempre industry connection. You get to be mentored by our ikaw na Jaja, mas expert ka dyan sa yung mga ginagawa sa data science bootcamp.
Yeah, so we have the Data Science Bootcamp. It's our flagship program. It's the Escolab's flagship program. It's running for 12 weeks. It's an intensive course for those aspiring data scientists. So, yeah, so kung about sa story ni Jeff, since na nag-aaral pa lang siya, he's actually linking to, some industry experts. Actually, after the data science bootcamp, meron din kaming alumni community activities wherein we always invite our alumni to link to other data scientists around, not just in the Philippines, but all around the world. And also we have job guarantee under the data science bootcamp. Meaning, ano yung job guarantee? It only guarantees na after the bootcamp, you can get a job in the data science field. So, hindi naman yung hindi naman siya magic na kakaroon ako ng job after the graduation. It's actually more on the support of Escolabs that we're giving to our fellows. So, we're not just giving them the technical skills in data science, but we're also giving them career dev sessions, career development. Since na yung data science is not just about the technical skills, but also honing the soft skills of our fellows, of our aspiring data scientists. Meron din kasi yung mga communication skills, networking skills, yan, di ba? Mga presentation skills. So, we're also honing that one. It's a complete package for those who wants to become a data scientist. Ayan.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes. And actually, for now, we're in a cohort 5, no? And we have actually one, not sure kung isa lang siya. But I think, yung kilala ko lang na nagtatrabaho rin as a developer, software developer right now is in our cohort 5. So may mga developers talaga na nag-shift ng career into data science field. Kasi, sabi nila, it's one of the sexiest job nga, di ba? And it's one of the most in-demand skills in the 21st century. So, marami talaga nag-shift na data science. At saka, yung community ng data science sa Philippines is very small pa lang. So, if mag-aaral ka ng data science ngayon, you'll become one of the pioneers. Tapos, salary-wise, maraming sasabi na ang laki rin daw talaga ng mga offer ng companies ngayon sa mga data scientists. Kasi, of course, hindi naman ganun kadami yung demand ng data scientists sa atin kasi nga we're still small community. And marami pang marami pang mga companies na naghahanap ngayon ng data scientists kasi they want more data-driven insights to make, to make decisions to their businesses. Parang ganon. So, kaya mataas rin yung salary range kapag nag-data scientist ka. So, may questions pa ba kayo? Ayan, 2 p.m. na.
Yeah. Ayan. So, can we wrap this up, Jaja?
Yeah, okay. So, thank you so much for attending our onboarding call. No? We really appreciate it kasi like 1 hour of your time giving to this onboarding call. It's actually a big time of your day. And we do hope that you can invite more students to join our Aral-Aral pre-course para din marami din tayo ma-reach na mga students to to learn the data science skills kasi nga hindi ganun kataas yung supply natin ng data scientists dito sa Philippines. So we're still starting. And of course, as a whole, we want the Philippines to be tech like
Data literate.
Data literate naman, tsaka marami nang maging parang na mag-increase yung tech level natin. Yon. So, yeah, let's start with this course and let's start with having them or inviting them to join the Aral-Aral course. So, thank you again, and let's communicate in email and also in the Facebook group of Aral-Aral. So, see you and have a nice day. If wala na kayong questions.
Okay.
You,
Bye,
Gerard.
everyone.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye,
po.
guys.